Okay, here's my audience. She said to do it horizontally.
This way?
Yeah. Okay. My name is Caitlin Pryor, and for my procedure speech, I'm going to be talking about manual transmissions and automatic transmissions and the difference between them. So, first of all, the differences. Manual transmissions have a clutch, which is a third pedal on the very left, and then there's a brake in the middle and the gas on the right as usual. And in an automatic, they don't have the clutch, they only have the brake and the gas pedal. Another difference is there's no park in a manual transmission. There's no setting where you can just set it and the car won't move, so you have to use the emergency brake, which should be a habit if you learned on a manual transmission, and I learned how to drive on a manual transmission, so it's become habit in my automatic transmission car. So first of all, those are the differences, and then secondly, how to start a manual transmission car is a little bit different. You start by putting in the clutch, which disengages the engine, and then you also put in the brake. So you're using your left and your right foot in a manual vehicle. And then you start the car just as you would an automatic transmission. And then you can put it in gear, and you use a give and go motion with the clutch and the gas. So you would let off the clutch and go onto the gas. In each manual car, there's a point where you can recognize where the car engages. And as you practice with your manual vehicle, you can find that point in each car. It's different. Thirdly, when you shift in a manual car, you don't have to shift in an automatic car. It automatically does it for you as you gain speed. In a manual car, you have to physically do it yourself with the shifter. So when you are starting the car, that's the most difficult part, is getting the car moving. Then as you're moving and gaining speed, you shift into second, and as you do this, you want to push the clutch in again, and you leave it in as you shift from first to second gear, and then you again use your give and go motion like this. You let off the clutch and push on the gas. You want to make sure you hear the engine engaged before you let off the clutch automatically. That way you know that the engine's engaged and you're actually going to start moving forward again. The difference between starting the car and moving the car, it's a lot faster as you're moving. When you're starting the car, you're just getting the car moving, so you have to be a little slower. And then when you're already moving the car, the engine's already somewhat engaged as you let off the clutch, so the give and go motion's a lot quicker. In conclusion, a lot of people think that manual transmissions are a lot harder than automatic transmissions, but I've also heard that they're a lot funner. They give you something to do while you're driving instead of just sitting there with your foot on the pedal. So I hope that this helped you guys understand the basics of how to drive a manual transmission, and that's it.